Hi everybody, Lindsay and I wanted to make a fun snack with you guys today, and our aunt just showed us this super yummy banana oat cookie recipe. And it's delicious and it only needs 3 ingredients, so that's what we're going to be making today. It has no nuts or eggs, so it's great for all our friends with allergies. I'm going to put a picture of the recipe next so you can refer back to it, and then you can grab your stuff and make a batch along with Lindsay and I. Step number 1 is to mash the 2 ripe bananas. We have some super brown and yucky bananas here, but they're perfect for these cookies. So we're gonna peel the bananas and we're gonna put them in this bowl. And then Lindsay's gonna use a fork and she's gonna mash it up. They're super squishy. All right, go ahead and mash that. Okay, and after we mash the bananas, we're gonna add in 1 3/4 cup of oats. So just like we do in camp, we're gonna measure it out together.
They're all smushy now.
All right, so we're gonna start out with 1 cup of oats. So let's add in this cup. All right, and I'm just gonna pour that right into the bowl with all the banana. And then we have 1 cup, but we still need 3/4 of a cup. So right here, I have a 1/4 cup. So we need to do 3 of these, all right? Let's count it out. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we have 2 out of our 3 ingredients done. So the last thing to add is a little bit of a topping or add-in. So Lindsay and I are gonna use chocolate chips because we love chocolate. But if you have a dairy allergy or don't really like chocolate, you can use anything else. You could use raisins or any other sort of fruit that you might want. So we're gonna add in 1 cup of our chocolate chips. All right, and we're just gonna pour this right into the bowl with everything else. All right, so once we have all our ingredients mixed together, we're gonna use the same fork we used to mash the bananas, and we're just gonna mix everything together in our bowl. You wanna make sure that the banana gets all over the oats because that's what's gonna make everything stick together. Alrighty, so once it's all mixed, it should be all mixed together and you shouldn't be able to see the different ingredients separate, okay? And once you have that, we're just gonna put it in the fridge for between 15 and 20 minutes. You can go play a game with your sibling or your parents, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish it up. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes and we just took the cookie mixture out of the fridge. So the next step is to make the mixture into little cookie balls and put it on a sheet. So what we have here is a baking sheet and we lined it with parchment paper so it doesn't get stuck. And so what we're gonna do is first we washed our hands. So if you've not washed your hands, pause the video and go wash your hands, okay? And once you come back from washing your hands, we're just gonna stick our hands in the bowl. It's awesome. You get to go and touch the cookie dough with your hands. You're gonna take some out and you're gonna make it into a ball with your hands. Just like that. And then once you put it into a ball, you just place it on the cookie sheet. And we're gonna keep making balls until we've used up all the dough and we've filled the cookie sheet with our balls. Okay, so once you've made all your cookies into balls, it should look something like this. Spread them out on the cookie sheet. And then go get a grown-up, and the grown-up can put the cookies in the oven because now they're gonna bake. They're gonna bake at 350 degrees, so super hot, so we have to be careful when we're working with the oven. and we're gonna let them bake for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and take them out. All right, so it's been 20 minutes, so now we're gonna take our cookies out of the oven, so make sure you have your grown-up to take the cookies out. All right, when we take them out, they're gonna be super hot, so we're gonna let them cool for a little bit, and then we can dig in and eat them up.